Thiruparankundram near Madurai city in Tamil Nadu is in the eye of a storm at present. The holy hillock of Thiruparankundram, which houses the famous temple of Lord Muruga, is situated in the town. And this is one of the 6 holiest abodes of Lord Muruga or Subramania in entire Tamil Nadu. Trouble started of late when certain Muslim groups led by Social Democratic Party of India, which is the political wing of the banned extremist group Popular Front of India, tried to conduct animal sacrifice on the hillock. Hindu groups pointed out that animal sacrifice on the hillock will violate the sanctity of temple. The police have implemented a ban on animal sacrifice, but despite that, there were repeated attempts to conduct animal sacrifice. Meanwhile, the police also blocked the Pondiff of Madurai Adhinam, which is a Shaivate mutt in Madurai, from entering the Lord's temple, Shiva temple, which is known as Kashi Vishwanath temple on the hillock. The Pondiff has vehemently protested against the police action, and he alleged of discrimination against Hindus. He pointed out that there is no ban on Muslim groups going to the Darga for worship, but at the same time, there is no logic or reason in preventing him from entering the hillock. So that is the latest situation. Let us get into the details of what is happening in Thiruparankundram. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. Let's start from the latest events and go back. The trouble started on December 24 of late when certain Muslim groups tried to conduct animal sacrifice there. They had the support of Social Democratic Party of India, and that was prevented or foiled by the police. Early January, again they tried to enter the place and conduct animal sacrifice. That was also prevented. There were 2 more attempts. The police prevented both. Then the the Social Democratic Party of India organized a protest march in Thiruparankundram town that was opposed by Hindu groups also. And trouble is fomenting in the area. While SDPI says they have the right to conduct animal sacrifice in the area, the Hindus point out that the temples on the holy hillock came up from 6th century AD and then onwards. You know, the Darga came up only by around 17th century. So the Hindu groups point out that there is an attempt to grab land on the hillock. And now we read in certain media that Muslim groups claim that half of the hillock belongs to them and it belongs to the Waqf board. You know, an attempt of a Muslim League MP from Ramanathapuram, Nawaz Kani, to enter the Darga, and then certain photos posted by him featuring his followers eating non-vegetarian food on the hillock again sparked tension in the area. And Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai promptly opposed. He actually said the Muslim League MP was fomenting trouble in the area, and he even demanded the resignation of Muslim League MP. And now Hindu groups have called protests in the coming days in the area. Let's look into the history of the whole Thiruparankundram temple. You know, as I said, the temple came upon the hillock right around 7th century during the rule of Pandyan kings in Madurai. And later on, you know, during the reign of Vijayanagar kings, again temples came up on the hillock. There is a temple of Lord Muruga, then there is a temple for Lord Shiva named Kashi Vishwanath temple, which is a replica of Kashi temple at Varanasi. Then there are caves of Jain worshippers for Jain Tirthankaras. So primarily this is a temple complex housing many Hindu and Jain Hindu temples, and of course Jain caves are also there. And you know, this the this area was ruled by a sultan uh, in around 13th or 14th centuries. And then the Vijayanagar army defeated him, and Sultan Sikandar was killed. And his mausoleum is actually situated, is later became a place of, you know, reverence for certain Muslim groups. And they say there were some other Sufis also were there. And anyway, the Darga came up, according to many historians, only by 16th or 17th century. And now, from 2011 onwards, media reports say there have been many attempts to claim land by certain Muslim groups. In around 2011, there was an attempt to raise a flag post, a permanent flag post, and that was opposed by Hindu groups. There were many court cases, and the police have intervened in many times in the issue, and they had removed the permanent flag post. And now only temporary flag post made of wood is allowed at the Darga. So this is another issue which irks Muslim groups in the area. Now, you know, things have come to a flashpoint, and Hindu groups accuse that it is the reluctance of Tamil Nadu government to implement law, because they say there have been court verdicts during the British period that the entire Hillock belonged to the Subramania Temple, and many times the authorities are unwilling to implement the findings of the court. And you know, the SDPI pays scant regard to the bans of Tamil Nadu police, and they repeatedly tries to violate the ban. And the Hindu groups accuse both AIADMK and the DMK of supporting minority groups just for votes, and they say that is the reason for aggravating the trouble. Meanwhile, I think this has sparked communal tension in the area, and many people say it is a reluctance to implement law in the truest sense, which is causing trouble, because those who foment trouble needs to be handled firmly. Meanwhile, earlier in Tamil Nadu Assembly, the issue was raised, and I think there was a consensus that the aggrieved parties could go to approach courts if they want to conduct animal sacrifice in the area. But anyway, the whole incident is recurring, and it is sparking communal tension in Madurai, not just in Thiruparankundram, but in South Tamil Nadu, entire South Tamil Nadu. Meet you with updates. Till then, goodbye.